free of recording this video. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to tell you that last night I had to call the police. Why? Because there was a disturbance of my sleep. My sleep, your sleep is very important. Muy importante. And there's these dogs. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 dogs were barking non-stop. And I'm thinking to myself, well, Liz, you are going to bed early, relatively speaking. Yes, it gets dark at 5 o'clock, but 8 p.m., maybe, they'll stop barking at 8:30. Maybe they'll stop barking at 9 o'clock. These dogs, let me show you how annoying it was. Roof, 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 non-stop. At 11 p.m., these dogs are still barking. I said to myself in my head, you don't even want to know the thoughts I was having in my head about the people who owned these dogs. And I'm sorry, please forgive me, the dogs too. I was livid, I was angry, I was pissed, I was trying to control myself. And the truth is, I waited way too long to make the phone call to the police. And I called the police and I said, I'm sorry, I know this seems ridiculous, but I need to get to sleep. These dogs won't stop barking. I don't even know how they have the energy to bark for like 10 hours straight. I mean, because they were barking from the time I got home. So from like 3:30 in the afternoon to 11 at night. All right, so now I don't know if it was a coincidence or if it happened right on time, because they live like around the corner from me. So I said, oh, I had to give the police. First of all, wait, let me back up. This morning I know exactly the address, so I'll give it to them if I have to call again tonight. But I said it's around the corner from me, by this gas station, around the corner, please. And then the dogs, they finally stopped. But now, it's past 11 o'clock, probably 12 o'clock by the time I fell asleep. And then I wake up at 4:30 for work. It's okay. My job isn't that hard that, I can't do it a little bit sleepy. It's second nature to do what I do. But I don't like the feeling that I have when I'm tired, when I don't get sleep. I don't like that feeling. It's a feeling that, again, I know myself. I feel melancholy, lethargic, a little bit sad, a little bit disinterested in existing. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel happy to be alive. But when I don't get adequate sleep, well, that just messed me up. So we called the police, and then the barking stopped. But I did wake up and look outside, and it was very shady. There was like big flashlights, and they had the dogs, and there was, I don't know if it was the people, their flashlights. I don't know. It looked like incriminating. I don't know what was going on. Now, of course, maybe you are thinking it. I was thinking it. I was like, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to say, shut your freaking dogs up before I shut them up myself. Because at this point, I was ready to throw some poison out there. I don't have poison, but please don't be mad at me. I mean, listen, if someone's robbing you, rough, nonstop. I was like, I'm going to kill him. I mean, I can't. I wasn't going to. I called the police, but I was so angry. I don't understand people who own dogs, and all they do is put them in the backyard or yard and just leave them to bark. Number one, doesn't it bother them? Number two, don't they realize it bothers other people? Number three, it's disturbing the whole neighborhood. And at this point, I'm like, Liz, is it time? Is it time to move? I'm sorry, this thing is shaking. Is it time to, because if this is where I live, and it's starting to get where I can't even sleep, then I can't even live here anymore. I'm like, I need to live somewhere where there's no neighbors. And not only that, but I don't live like in the middle of nowhere. I live where I have neighbors. So did Why didn't anyone else call? Was I the only one who called? I mean, I know people have to get to bed early. Don't most people go to bed early, wake up early for work? I don't know. Live it. Again, why do you own a dog if it's gonna be outside? It's just like, why were the dogs barking so much? Are they in pain? Are they hungry? Do they not want to be outside? Are they having a conversation with themselves? How to destroy human beings in sleep? No, there's something going on. I mean, to me, there's something wrong with these people that own this house and have these dogs and just like left them in the backyard to bark all night. Don't they have any consideration for the environment, the people around you? I don't know, because everything's close quarters, right? This house is right next to them. This house is right behind them. What do you think? It's insane. So what am I going to do? I'm not going to knock on their door and say anything because they could be crazy people. They could shoot me. They could, you never know. They could be violent people. They could beat me up. I don't want to get beat up. You never know. People, there's good people and then there's the low-life people. There are low-life people out there. And I feel like you're a low-life if you're just leaving dogs outside to just bark and disturb everyone. And then what? Are they just sitting there like, are they in the house on drugs? They're not bothered by the barking? It was insane. And then at some point, the barking does stop. Like, I would count in my head, okay, 1, 2, 3, 7 seconds, roof! Roof! Holy. How inconsiderate. We need to be stricter with people and their dogs and how they treat animals. Because if I had dogs, there's no way I would just let them be outside and then barking all night. Because obviously, number one, it would bother me. I don't even like to hear my cat meowing more than for food. It's annoying. Barking nonstop? That's my story. That's it. So annoying. Well, was I stressed? Very stressed. How did I deal with the stress? I called the police and they ended it. But the wrong way to deal with that stress would have been putting on some clothes and going to their place, knocking on their door and flipping out. Because then the problem would have escalated. Who knows? These people obviously don't care about other people. They don't realize that we're in an environment where people have to get up and go to work in the morning. And even if it's a Friday or Saturday, I'm still going to sleep. People need sleep. I love sleep. I know you love sleep. Sleep is one of the most wonderful experiences in life. That moment where you just get to drift away and rest. And go into your dream world, REM sleep, and wake up to a new life. It's like every night you die, and then when you wake up, you're born again. You're still yourself, but it's a break. It's a break from life. Sleep. Everyone loves sleep. People prioritize sleep as one of the most enjoyable things. What is it, 1/3 of our life we sleep? I don't know, everybody. I think I gotta move. I know moving is hard. You gotta pack things. I got a treadmill in the basement. I got a squat rack. Have you ever moved with a full gym? I mean, I make it like no one's ever moved before with like big things. I'll throw out everything though. I'll throw out the sofa. I'll get all new stuff. Because everything I have is old. So I'm like, oh, should I buy a new sofa? I'm like, no, Liz, wait till you finally move, if that ever happens. But everything in life is, things have to get really bad and uncomfortable before you make a move. In a relationship, at work, where you live, you wait for it to get real bad. Now it's time to make the decision to make a change. The glorious people make the change before things get so bad. That's all right. went to work. I made it. I slept on my lunch break. I put on some meditation, and I just closed my eyes, and I rested a little bit. I can't wait to go home. But I hope the police showed up and scared those people. Unbelievable. So what do you think about these people who let dogs out barking? Or if they're chained up? What is that? What's the point? That's awful. Oh my God. So that's it. That's my life right now. There's nothing else to really talk about. You see, real people in real life, they don't really have much, like, look, I have nothing really to say. This is it. This is the most exciting thing that's happened to me. I need to do something exciting. Create something to talk about. I was going to do part 2, how to manage your stress. Obviously, after last night, I realized when real stressful things happen, I mean, you deal with it in the most, how should I say, socially acceptable way, because you don't want things to escalate until a point where someone gets hurt, because you don't know strangers. But dealing with stress, again, is it an emotional response to a potential threat or an actual threat? And they were threatening my sleep. Fight or flight. I was ready to fight. And I was ready to fight, like move. But I can't move. I need sleep first. Then, this morning, I'm driving to work, and it's all snow on the road. And I'm like, great. So now, not only am I on 4 hours sleep, but I have this obstacle course of slippery, snowy roads. But the Lord was with me, because I had a big truck in front of me doing the salt and plowing. So that's good. I said, you know what? I'll go 35 miles an hour. As long as I survive, what do I care? As long as I make it to work, right? And then Monday was another obstacle course. It was so foggy, I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see anything. I said, you know, this time of year is like, it's an obstacle just to get to work. The winter, you know? Foggy, snowy, icy. You're risking your life. Well, not in this old car. That's why, let me tell you, that's why I like this old, big car. I think it's a 2002. What is that, 20? It's old. If this thing spun or turned upside down, number one, I think it'd be safe. Number two, I'd be okay because it's not worth anything. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, the resale value. No. You know, I would just buy another boat to protect me. Because I live in a place like, why are you going to have a nice car in a place like this? The weather is awful. You don't see anyone. Nobody cares. You might as well have just an old, clunky boat of a car to keep you safe. I'm not worried if someone hits it, if I bang it, if it gets hit. I like that feeling. I like the feeling I'm not being worried if I have a nice car and then it's going to get snow damage, salt damage. Everyone's car gets hit. That's why in a parking lot, you're supposed to park way far in the back. Because someone's going to hit your car. They don't care. Nobody cares. People don't care about their dogs. Nope. They're outside, barking away, disturbing the whole neighborhood. The thoughts in my head. And I tried to fall asleep. I was like, this is impossible. And then I was like, oh, Liz, pretend it's the rain. It's the rain. You know, people like the sounds, certain sounds, like I have a fan on. I was like, no, it's not like the rain. It's not like the thunder. It's disturbing to hear these dogs barking. Then I was trying to think of worse situations to get me through. I should have called. The lesson here is, don't wait. Don't hesitate. Take action sooner than later. Because I should have called the police at like 8 p.m. so that they would have addressed it sooner and I would have gotten the adequate amount of sleep. I learned. Because in my head I said, they're definitely going to bring those dogs in. pretty much. I'll just rent something, own something, build something. I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home. My life at this point, I'm going to be so honest with you, is every day I just can't wait to get home. Oh my God, can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home. I can't wait to get home. And then I'm home, and then my free time is gone before you know it. It's time to go to sleep, and I'm back at work. And I'm like, oh, can't wait to get home. I mean, I guess that's good. I enjoy being home. But remember, I got 2 cats. I have my boyfriend too, but those 2 cats, they're very loving. I mean, let's face it, your significant other is not like curled up laying in your lap. I'm not throwing a rat and he's running after it. But the cat will. They're so cute. They're so loving. They're so loving. Like it's so cozy. You go home. You got the blankets. I'm going to make myself a cup of gold. So good. And then I hang out with Milo. And then we got little Mama. She's a big watermelon. She's so cute. I need to show her more. She looks like Milo, like the same coat, the same color, but she's got big eyes. She's so cute. Thank God for cats. A lot of people really depend on cats for companionship. If they're not in a relationship, or if they don't have kids, or if they're completely alone. But even if you're in a relationship, I mean, cats really add. Like my cats, they're friendly. If you met my cats, friendly. They're not going to run away from you. They're loving. They're gentle. Where some people, you meet their cats, they're not so gentle. They run away. They hide. My cats are like me. Nice. Social. Sweet. Loving. Yeah, I can't wait to get home. That's it. That's all I care about. Going home. And I feel like that's all I care about. And counting down. Like, lately, everything's been dragging. The days are dragging. The weeks are dragging. And then my weekend is just gone. Oh, I know. Some of you like to work all the time. Good for you. I like my time at home. It's not that I don't like to work. But I like to be home. I'm shaking. I know, I gotta get that fixed. Let me go a little bit slower so this stops shaking. Here, we'll do 50, 55? I got a pear in here. The thing about a pear is that they get like really, the way they look, like, look at this thing. Look at that. That doesn't look edible, does it? But pears can look pretty. Oh, and you see these stickers? I hate these stickers. They're on everything. But pears are very healthy. And even though this looks unedible, it's edible. Very good. Very good. It's good. It's something sweet. I like it. So, I don't know. I need more spiritual growth. I need more. I need to do more. Because I feel maybe it's the weather too. I'll tell you the truth. There was a time where I was like, I like the cloudy weather. I like a rainy day. I do. I love the rain. But I think because recently we've had so much sun that I've gotten used to it. And now when it's gray outside and then it's gray at work, I feel kind of blah. I feel blah. And there's no excitement. There's no excitement. It's so stagnant. But I go home and it's not stagnant. I got some excitement there. There's color. It's vibrant. But I told you, the problem is my time at home, it goes by so quickly and it bothers me. Time needs to slow down when I'm at home and speed up at work. But it's the opposite. It's fast at home, slow at work. But It should be fast at work and slow at home. So did anyone go shopping for Christmas? I don't do any shopping, but I will go shopping. I'm just gonna get everybody, stay with me, you could do this too, a unique and special book that you could write in. What you call it is, well, you could call it anything, what do you call it? You write a diary or a gratitude book. That's what you do. So you could spend $7 to $10 on each person. That's it. Or a blanket and a book. This way they could write what they're happy about or unhappy about, and a blanket. I don't need anything. I don't want anyone to buy me anything. I don't need anything. At this point in life, the only thing I need is more time. More time. You know, after a while, everything is just clutter and garbage. That's what happens. You get older and you look around, you're like, it's just garbage and clutter. And if I move, it's going to be a lot of garbage to clean up. And I don't need any more garbage. That's why when people have garage sales, it's really just garbage sales. Because we're all just accumulating garbage our whole lives. We grow out of it. We grow out of everything. Excited to buy it, and it becomes junk in the end. How about that? Milo's doing exceptionally well, if you were wondering. He's been fixed for over a week. He's playing. He's having fun. I'm his favorite. And I ordered something from Jason Galaxy on YouTube. Jason Galaxy. It's this formula for the cats to get along. One is called the Bully formula. And then the other one is called the Peacemaker. You can look what's called the Peacemaker Trio. And I love Milo, but I hate to tell you, he's the bully. He's the bully. He will look at little mama and he will look to pounce on her. So she gets something too. He gets the bully one and she gets the whatever the names of it are. I ordered it. I guess that's it for this video. I don't really have anything more to say. I'm just here to talk, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Just, you know, tell the truth like I'm talking to a friend. Like I'm saying, I mean, actually, if I was really talking to a friend, what would I say? I say, man, life's too short. Most of it is just work. Again, I don't mind working. I just want more time. More time. Give me the gift of more time. All right. Maybe next video I'll talk about China or Taiwan or Russia. But I have to have time to research the place. Right now, the only thing I'm going to research is getting more sleep. But I feel good. I feel good. But I actually look forward that today's a day where I won't work out. I just hang out with Milo. All right. It's good to do this talking because this drive is kind of long and boring. So I get to kill some time. And then you get to kill some time too. Listening to me just, you know, talk in circles. It's like, you know, when you're on the phone with someone, you're